Okay, this is about Cardi B verse Offset. Cardi B verse Offset. That's what this is about. Sit back, enjoy the ride. I'm gonna break down what a 5411 chick is and how Cardi B falls or fits into that. And that's not to disrespect Cardi B. Back in the days, you buy a chick a pair of 5411s. That's what they cost. 49.99. At KP Kong. And $54.11 with tax, because New York charged tax, Jersey didn't charge tax. So that's a 5411 chick. But that's not to disrespect Cardi B. I'm just using it for a metaphor. So sit back, enjoy the ride. I'm going to take you on a unique ride and how gangsters move. All right? All right, you know what it is. Unique Mecca Audio, man. It's going to be short to the point because I got a meeting to do today. So I'm going to talk a little fast. I'm going to get in my zone. I'm going to tap back into Unique back in the days, and I'm going to put myself in this kid Offset shoes today. Offset and Cardi B. Let's say this, right? I'm gonna give you a metaphor. Offset is the drug dealer, he getting the money. Cardi B is his female, you know what I mean? He buying her a pair of 5411s every week. 5411s, $49.99, $54.11 with tax. You own the female until the sneakers wear out. That's the way it was. Females get mad because I'm putting it out there, how you was living back then, But, you didn't really have the intelligence you have today, and that's why I'm proud of the women of today, 2024. And they get a round of applause. They get a round of applause. All right, they get a round of applause. Relax, man, relax. Let me finish telling it. All right, so now, Offset is the drug dealer. Cardi B is the 5411 chick. You know what I mean? So when you're the drug dealer, you can go out and sleep with who you want to sleep with because they already know that other females want you, but you have bragging rights to say that he's mine and I'm leasing him to you. You understand? A 5411 chick, they lease their man out to other females, even though they're not getting the benefits, but the benefits they're getting is the other female is able to talk about them and say that, oh, I slept with Offset. You understand what I'm saying? That's the benefits. And then the 5411 chick get to say, well, he's mine, he come home to me every night. That's the way it works. Don't get it twisted. Now, so, Cardi B, right? Is the 5411 chick. 5411 chicks are loyal. They loyal to a T. So I'm giving y'all some jewels in game here, right? They're loyal to a T, They ain't gonna screw nobody as long as you get them those 5411s and they don't wear out and don't get scuffed up, and they're gonna be there with you. But if a 5411 chick, let's say somebody dies, she gets an inheritance and she get a bag of money, she gonna go to the dude that been buying a 5411 because he the only one that been looking out for to even buy a pair of sneakers. So therefore, she gonna bring the bag to him. Because they're blindly loyal, the 5411 chicks. Those are AKA hood chicks, AKA, scallywags. That's what they called them back in the day. You know what I mean? But I wouldn't really call a hood 5411 chick a scallywag. A scallywag, so y'all understand, a scallywag is what y'all call today a thought. You know what I mean? But a 5411 chick is just a female that, want better for her life. And, she want to claim and own something. So she put up with all the bull crap that come with it. Because those are loyal. That's why, these dudes, no disrespect to Cassie. Like Puffy, he goes out and get Cassie. She's not a 5411 chick. She's never had to grind for anything. You understand what I'm saying? So, whatever she gets, she's cool with, but then when something go down, she don't have your back and don't have your loyalty. But when you get a female that's from the hood that used to nothing and somebody step in and do something, then that, and what Offset did was he gave her a seed. He gave her a beautiful daughter. You know what I mean? So for that, she's devotedly loyal to Offset. Now, like I said, Cardi B is the breadwinner. She making $5,000 now in 2024 to $25,000 for a show she's doing over in, I think it's the Fountain Blue over in Miami, and Club Live is also there. Offset is performing. He getting 125 to 115,000. I mean to 15,000, not 115 to 15,000, and that's where we at now. Cardi B. You know what I mean? I respect your gangster. Let me say that off the top. Cardi B has been trying to reach out to Offset. Offset, is not returning the calls, not returning the texts, not saying anything to her. So she's getting mad. She's taking it to social media and she's putting out her frustration on social media because they have that. Back in the day, we did not have social media. You understand? So we're making this metaphor so y'all understand to keep up just coming in. Offset is the drug dealer, Cardi B is the 5411 chick. So now, you know, you cheat. You find out, your 5411 chick find out that you slept with somebody. Now she finds out you slept with somebody, now she's pissed off. You know what I mean? So what do you got to do to, calm her down? First thing, you don't need to be taking the phone calls when it first happened because you're going to be out and screaming like a cackling, chicken when she know that you're nothing but a dog because that's what men are because we think with our lower heads and not our upper heads when we're young. When you're my age, 59 going on 60, looking good, keeping the game going, you know what I mean? You don't think like that. But now, so, you know, Offset the drug dealer, he sits there and he goes out, he cheats, Cardi B staying home doing what she's supposed to do. That's like, we drug dealers, we got our girl, they home, we do what we supposed to do, and we go out. Remember Jay-Z's song, what's the name of that song? Song Cry. When he said, I was just sleeping with those chicks. I was coming right back. I went out of town, I shut them all down, but, I was coming right back. You know what I mean? And when he shut the mall down, he was buying stuff for his girl that's in the house, being faithful, even though he had another girl on his arm that he's buying a whole stack of 65411s for. But that's just the way it was. And the females knew that. Cardi B came from that era because she came from the strip club era, from the Bronx era. So she already know what it is. Just be discreet, my man. Don't be out there so wild and throwing it out there and disrespecting her and letting everybody be able to go on social media and say that, Offset disrespected Cardi B and now these females got something to say against your woman that you got at home. But to make it even worse in your situation is your woman making more than you. Not a bad thing, great thing, as long as you know how to balance it and keep her happy. What they say, a happy home, a happy wife. Dog, you out there creating a bad home and an unhappy wife, and then now Cardi B took it a step further. She went and drained the joint bank account. Cardi B is making triple, maybe 5 times, 10 times more than Offset. But then she's still putting her money in the joint account with him. So Offset, you did good to get her to put that bigger bag in, in your name as well. But Cardi B is not no dummy because the 5411 chicks is not dumb. Cardi B is a 5411 chick. That's not a bad thing. It's just where she began. Now, but you look at where she's at now, and again, I'm proud of her. All right, I'm proud of her. So I'm not disrespecting Cardi B. Now, relax in no form or fashion. But nowadays they go on social media and they say, but Cardi B came out the strip club, she ain't nothing better this, she ain't nothing better that, and they talking bad. But that's where you find the most loyal chicks because they had the most problems. You understand? So you don't do that. You don't disrespect them. You always respect them. And look how good she look. And she bringing it back. And she got your seed. And you put a ring on it. So come on, Offset. But Offset is doing the right thing from a drug dealer's point of view. Because when your girl is mad, when you first get caught, you don't need to be answering the phone talking because you ain't know she mad. Let her scream and cackle to her friends. Ignore that crap. Let her go to her friends with it. And you just got to have a strong pair of kahunas, you know what I mean? To resist from calling and feeding into, because everybody gonna call you and tell you that she trying to reach you and she's saying this and she mad and you need to go home and you need this and that. But no, you stay away and you let her calm down. Because when the fire is at its most hottest, sometimes it's best to wait for the flames to go down. And that's what Offset is doing. Cardi B gets mad. She goes up on social media and she airs it out and says he's not responding, he's not texting Cardi. He's not going to respond or text because he's a gangster. Let's get that right. When you a gangster and you know you messed up, you hold that. It's equivalent to if, I sent 10 keys. I'm supposed to send 10 keys out of town. I sent 10 keys out of town and, it get bagged. You understand? Now, I got to tell my man what happened. So first thing I do, I let him know what happened, and then now he pissed and he said we got to talk, and I said, all right, let me get my head right. You know what I mean? But he's furious. I don't want to talk right now, because I know if I go talk right now, he gonna get out on me. He got every right to get out on me. Same thing like with Offset. Let's say Offset got a concert to do, and instead of making it to the concert, he's busy laying down with Sweetie. You know, because you already know the situation with that, right? You know, Offset partner Quavo cheated on Sweetie, his girl, and then Quavo's girl, Sweetie, went out and offered the box to Offset, and Offset took it. You know what I mean? Now, the two of them fell off because, no disrespect to him, but gotta call a spade a spade. I gotta call a spade because Quavo, Sweetie, so you understand, and not disrespect to Sweetie either, just calling a spade a spade. Sweetie is considered as a jump off. So y'all can put in the comments, say I'm wrong or whatever, but I'm going to explain why. I say a jump off because if you're going to go cheat on your man, you don't go cheat on your man with his best friend or his partner in the band. That's a violation because it's damn near impossible to come back from that. You understand what I'm saying? You sleep with your man's partner to get back at him, and you think you're going to get back with your man. No, only man get back with her is but I love a dog, nigga. But I love a dog. You know what I mean? Because if you go sleep with my man, you out. If you get mad, you want to get even, and you go sleep with a random dude, you know what I mean? I'm good. Especially if the dude ain't getting as much bag as I'm getting. But if he getting more bag than me now, that might touch my little muscle a little bit. But I know I violated, and I know this dude is nothing because I don't have to see him every day. Offset and Quavo have to still get on the stage together after Offset done slept with Sweetie. You know? Now, Offset, I like the way you moving. You know, ladies tell me you hate me, I'm wrong, I'm this, I'm that, he cheated on her. No, but I like the way he's moving because the way he's handling his mistake, because we're always going to do as we say in Jamaica, we're going to buck our toe if I run outside barefoot. So Offset running outside barefoot and then buck him too. You know, so I'm going inside and I'm telling woman I mother say him buck him too. So them take care of him too and them take care of it. You know what I mean? But him not trying to make an excuse for him buck him too and him sit there arguing about him buck him too. So that's the same thing. Offset is being real quiet, but that's pissing Cardi B off even more. She went and drained the joint bank account that this man was smooth enough to have her put her bag in his bag. But she ain't no dummy, because the 5411 chicks is far from dumb. You know? So Cardi's 5411 slick ass. She got with a lawyer and went in and said, look, I need to get that money out of there, because I want to show this dude that I'm the one that wear the pants, because I got the bag. I'm tired of paying the 5411 chick. Now I'm going to pay a 2024 chick and let him know that I wear the bag, I call the shots, because I put my pants on and the pockets are fatter. That's what Cardi B is doing. So she's just making a stance for him. So that's where we at, right? Now, she done drank this man's bank account, and, Offset spends money like a drug dealer. That's why I did the kingpin drug dealer analysis. So Offset is thinking he's a kingpin, but he's living off Gazilla Blanca's money. You know what I mean? That's like he's talking to Gazilla Blanca. You remember her, you know what I mean? What's that cocaine queen, down in Miami. Now, she making the money, she got a dude. The dude she got, of course, he gonna go sleep with other people because she ain't really, whatever. And, that's what she thinking. But it's just, it don't even matter. She might be satisfying in every way. Because look at Cardi. You see, when she get up on stage, even when she was pregnant, she was popping that thing. Every man middle section stand up. 90% of us. Just to let it be known. So he got everything he want. But us as men, we're so stupid, we want more, instead of being satisfied with what we have. And that's what the problem is. And we have to stop that. You understand? So that's where we at. We don't do that. At all, we don't do that. So now we turn around, you understand? And we go cheat on our woman for no reason, But what do we say? Look at Kobe. You know what I mean? Because I like to ride. Look at Kobe. Kobe went and slept with the maid over in Colorado, and he went out and he had to apologize. So what he did was he brought his wife a $5 million ring. Good apology, my brother. A $5 million ring speak more them words. You know what I mean? So of course now she calmed her ass down and she sat back, but he was the breadwinner. But in Offset situation, Cardi B's the drug dealer and he's the 5411 chick. Not to disrespect him either, but I want y'all to understand what the 5411 chick is back in the day. Because you buy a female a pair of 5411, you own her until those sneakers wear out. They normally last between 30 and 45 days before you may see a little wrinkle or they might get a little scuff on them. You better believe they're going to take their little Fantastic or their little Ivory soap and wipe them down every time they get a scuff instead of asking you for a new pair like they would today. The girls of today, they want more than 5411s, you know? Offset want more. I mean, Cardi B wants more than 5411s because she can afford more than 5411s, you know. So this is just to break it down. So now you got these two, young people, and we're watching this play out. Cardi B is not one, I would hope, to put her stuff on social media until she get fed up, can't take it no more, and can't, voice it to the person she want to voice it to, so she go to social media. So Offset is forcing her to go to social media. But then again, he don't want to face the bull crap of her in his face, her talking all this about him, and that's what's going on. Now, when you cheat on your woman, you understand? It's the same thing like you lose a pack. You know what I mean? When you're selling drugs, you got to be honest and tell the connect. You got to be honest and tell your woman, yo, I felt weak. You don't want your woman to find out from somebody else that you felt weak. You can tell her one-on-one, y'all could cry about it, do what you need to do about it, and get over it. But you're not going to get over it. You're not going to get over it if you're going to sit there and make excuses because you know you was dead wrong. When we wrong, we just admit we wrong, and that's the way it is. Offset you wrong. You know you wrong. I have nothing to say to you because I think you're doing a good job by not even responding to her. Let her get it out. When she finally get a chance to sit down and talk to you, then she'll really be thirsty for answers. Right now, she's thirsty for blood. So you don't want to extend the arm or ear because it'll get bloody. You know what I mean? So let her go on and just calm her own flames down because she's a Libra. So you already know how that is. So this is where we at right now. I want y'all to understand, I am going to do another more in-depth video on this. I just want to give y'all this metaphor. Put it in the comments. Do you think Offset is handling it the right way? Right? That's one. Do you think Cardi B is handling it the right way, taking to social media, putting her business out there when she's a big superstar now and he's not putting the business out there? So he's protecting her brand, but she's tarnishing her brand by putting it out there. Oh, I took 95% of the money out my joint account. I did this, I did that. Well, just do it, keep the bag, and make your move solidly because Cardi B, but y'all moving in silence. Just take the bag and go about your business. And let him know what time it is. So she's hitting him where it hurts, in his pocket. She done tapped into his pocket, bust them all in the head, and that's what it is. Cardi B, I respect your gangster. You came all the way from the pole, to being one of the biggest pop stars, rap stars out. Love your music, love your body, love your beauty, and everything. But now let me say this, right? Y'all sit there and you say, oh, Quavo, Offset dead wrong for sleeping with Sweetie, his man's girl, Because let me give you a scenario, because I like to ride. Let me give you a scenario. I had a mule that used to work for me. The mule I had working for me, he, met a porno star that he grew up with, whatever. He talking to the porno star. While he talking to the porno star, he brings her over to New York. She comes to Willie's Lounge. She thinking he the man. She hugged up on him. He driving one of my whips. She thinking it's his whip, so she thinking he the man. So she thinks she in New York with the man. And when she come over there, she see everybody eyeing me, and they screaming my name, man, female. You see me with my fly whip out, my jewelry. I'm looking good, chocolate, doing what I gotta do. And then she figured out that I was the one with the bag. Now I send my man down to drop a pack off in Atlanta. He goes down to Atlanta. My brother puts him on a girl down there, that was from up north, but was going to school in Atlanta. I think Spelman. And, he with Shorty down there, and his Shorty, the porno star, she pulls up at the Mecca and tell me, yo, I'm trying to get turned out. I like the way you move, and I know you like to get your suck, because, I even had a record called I Like to Get My Suck From the head to the nuts, from what? From the head to the nuts. You know, that was a song. I still got this song. I might put it back out. You know what I mean? Might even do a remix. But, you know, that's where we at. So she coming, she telling me she want to suck me off and do all this and turn me out. And, you know, she looking good, had on a pair, you know, Daisy Dukes. You know, you remember the show Dukes of Hazzard? Those little poom poom shorts, they call them now. I don't know what they call them in 2024. Back in my day, they called them poom poom shorts and Daisy Dukes. But she came over that with a little tube top, tall, slim, nice body, everything banging. And I wanted to just bone her as I seen her. But my loyalty to my man, I calls him and I tell him straight up. I said, yo, you know, your little shorty you had over there at Willie's, well, she over here and she trying to give me some, but, you know, I'm just letting you know what I mean, if it's cool with you. You know what I mean? You see, I got permission. I didn't just dive in it and think with my lower head. I talked to him, and he there with the other cuties. Maybe she was in the room, maybe she wasn't, but I didn't know. But he on the phone, and he laughing like, man, I'm good with this chick I got down here going through you. That ain't nothing but it is. That ain't nothing but it that. Then I go ahead, and I take her back to her crib, you know, put my mag under the pillow, because I didn't want to scare, because you're a suburban chick. Put my mag under the pillow, because it might have been a setup. You know what I mean? But, you know, I like to get my suck, and, you know, I like to have a good time, and, you know, I always keep my joint with me because I know people trying to do something. So I got the joint under the pillow. I'm under the pillow. I'm sitting there boning. I'm hitting it every which way but loose. I even called my man while I'm hitting it. I said, yo, man, you ain't tell me she was so good. Listen to this. And I dropped the phone, and while I'm hitting it, she's screaming my name and going off and going off. Maybe that was going too far. I still don't know because I haven't heard it from him. But bottom line is, come to find out, you know, dude winds up testifying against me at trial and said the reason why he's doing it because I slept with his girl, the porno star. But dog, I called and asked you if I could sleep with the girl that's a porno star. And you gave me permission. Because we don't just go with our man's girl. That's a violation. You let your man know that your girl trying to get with you. You know, let your man know that his girl trying to get with you. And then he'll tell you, yo, but I love a dog, so don't do it. And then you don't do it. But if he say, man, go ahead and knock that out, I'm happy, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, then what are you supposed to do? You know what I mean? Especially when your middle section stood up and your lower head definitely wanted it, but, you know, your heart and your loyalty and your pride and your ego wanted to get permission before anything jump off. And this dude wound up testifying against me to help get me life plus 20. All because I slept with the porno star when I asked him if it was all right. And he gave me my blessings. You know? But then now, me and him wasn't supposed to fall out because I brought it to him. Now, Offset and Quavo, to me, they wasn't supposed to fall out. Of course, he's supposed to be angry. You know what I mean? But men don't get in their feelings because we're governed by our feelings. You know, women are governed by their feelings and emotions, and men is governed by their instinct and desire to survive. So Quavo wasn't supposed to get mad like that and say you're going to break off the relationship because you're separating the bag when you do that. You're showing division. You understand what I'm saying? No one's supposed to know nothing about this unless Sweetie put it out. But Quavo and Offset wasn't supposed to put it out. And Quavo was supposed to just sit back and say, but I love a dog, nigga. You know, Offset, you know, so this between us. I'm going to try and work it out with my girl, but you violated. You know, that's how that was supposed to work. But now, Sweetie, when Sweetie did it, you understand? So you understand, she did it to get back at Quavo. How could she think that would get Quavo back after she slept with his best friend? Should she have gotten him back? Put it in the comments. Make sure you subscribe if you're not subscribed. Hit the notification bell. Hit the like button, and the Cash App is on the screen. Make sure it says it was created in 2020 when you hit the logo. Now I'm about to tap out because I got things to do today. I just wanted to give y'all something. All right, let's go.
Cheers, cheers, toast the crime, toast the crime, the crime, the crime, the crime.
Fresh out the can of 26. He back on the strip, getting back in the mix. What he mentions a gift. You stand up 10 toes down, and I suggest you pay attention to this. Take a little gully posse and put it in Harlem. He cut from the bottom, came up from the bottom. Drop the book, you should go and get it. An Instagram page and a YouTube, you could go and visit. Then you could consider yourself LinkedIn. Sit front row and get Jews from a kingpin. How he went through it, so you ain't gotta go do it. To not pay attention would be stupid. Talking about a man that probably put your grandfather on. Probably the reason that him and your grams got along. A man that generated millions on the block, did his time, never squilling to the cops, Mecca audio. Get it live like 2 G's in the 90s. Drop top beamer so shiny. I let shorty go, she was whining. Treat her like my past, she behind me. Spend a couple bands on the Dapper Dan. You be back again, getting green like a Packers fan. No cap, it's a roaring uptown. They be horn uptown, Dominican bust downs. Now we on the positive, we got a lot to give. Now he trying to stop the kids from being inoperative. So take heed, homie, lend a ear. He started in uptown, he gon' finish dead. But now it ain't about selling drugs, buying cars. It's about buying property to make the community ours. So we can give back to the youth them. Cause they the truth them. And bless up to all the root men.